Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Green Room episode
20. Trez. 23.
23, the
23.
number 23 with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, 23 and me. Crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy time.
Yeah, so we are on episode 23.
Somehow.
It is kind of crazy. All the content should be up on Spotify now. I think I checked that Friday. And I like your little intro things that you're doing. Like your little stuff for the podcast where it's like, this is our best episode ever, Babylon. Stuff like that.
That's the only one I've done.
It's kind of funny. I like being missed. I was reading your Stranger Things stuff, and you're like, Micah is MIA. Is he gone forever? Just kidding. He'll be back next week. Just showed me that you cared for me. Why don't you show the audience your shirt? I think that's worth mentioning.
I am wearing a drip off of Amazon, and for people that are just listening, it says, I clogged your toilet.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
It's very nice.
I spent $20 on it. Next week, I'll be wearing a different terrible shirt, so if you want to tune in for that, go for it, I guess.
Yeah.
I have enough terrible shirts to go for maybe like a couple episodes.
And me, you wouldn't catch me dead not wearing my favorite 4 shirts that I continually wear.
Wait, what are the 4? Because you got the one that says like everyone, everything, something like that. And then you got the Green Room shirt now.
Yep, which I don't wear. I wear all the time. I have my work shirts, which I just put those on. Those are a dime a dozen.
So what shirts do you have that you don't wear?
A bunch. Just stuff that probably doesn't smell good. I mean, I have my like 21 Pilot album cover, the pink one.
Okay.
Yeah, I wear that. I have a Beach Bunny shirt. I'll wear that every now and then, which is a lot of fun. I have another one, which is like kind of like a V-neck. I was wearing it yesterday. I was like working out, but it's just like a grayish kind of line. It's very loose.
I don't like V-necks because it feels like dudes are just begging to get some cleavage out for them. You know, it's just weird. You know what I mean though? Like a V-neck goes like the whole way down here.
Not,
and
it's not like that.
Yeah, it is.
No,
that's what
not
V-necks,
mine.
dude. You put on a V-neck,
mine is fine,
and you just
but
feel
I will
like.
say, like, I'll take my shirt off for you after this is done. But I've been like noticing my shoulders. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's looking pretty good.
Okay.
I feel like Jack Reacher, which I know I'm not, but it's funny. Luke, I feel like I watched so many movies this week, and then I go on Letterboxd, and it's like nothing, but that's okay. I also
What do you mean like nothing?
I also got really bored writing reviews, so some of the movies I just said I watched.
Yeah, you said you watched Isle of Dogs and didn't specify on anything.
I didn't say anything about it.
I don't know what to think about that.
Sunday, my mind was everywhere last week. Right after I went home, I was like, okay, well, my evening plans have been canceled, so I'm going to finish the Phoenician scheme. So I watched the last 30 minutes. I didn't like it. I felt like I didn't like the ending. I was so confused by it, but I feel like a big part of that was because I had taken a break. And so then I did a rewatch later this week, and it was seamless. And then I watched the Grand Budapest Hotel, which I don't want to talk about, but I want to talk about that I watched them.
Yeah.
I'm having a
you
stroke.
just want to brag.
I'm having a stroke. No, I just wanted to say that's what I did Sunday, and then I feel like the rest of this week I didn't watch anything else, but that's not true. What did you watch, Luke?
No, I'm gonna have to check. I don't even think you've seen all the stuff I've seen, right? You don't check it much.
I check it. I like most of your reviews.
Not all of them. So, right after we watched Fantastic Mr. Fox, well, like our episodes, I watched it right before. That night, I watched The Imposter. It's a documentary. Insane. It's a kid who goes missing. 3 years later, this family gets a call hearing that their son's still alive, and he's in Spain. So they go out there and get this kid, but this ain't their kid. This is like some 20-year-old guy that poses as a child to get out of Spain. So he like moves in the U.S. He moves in with his family, and they're all like, "Oh, like how are you? Like I can't believe he went through all this stuff, and he's just faking it till he make it, And it's a whole, it's
The
insane.
Imposter?
The Imposter 2012. It's insane. It's only like 90 minutes. It was on Prime, and I was like, this is absolutely crazy. It was directed by the same guy that did Crime 101, because that director's only made 3 movies, and now I've seen 2 of them. I'm like, I like seeing it. I like finding a director that hasn't made too many movies, just so they can like watch all of his stuff, try finding his style,
Wow.
Because he made another movie that I'll watch at some point.
I'm adding that to my list.
Yeah, go. It's something.
It looks interesting.
Yeah. Then I watched 2001's Pulse, or 2005 if you're considering it the year it came out in the U.S. because it's Japanese. It has really high reviews. It has a 3.7 on Letterboxd. Everyone I follow has it at 4 or higher with stars. But I gave it 3.5. I thought it was good, but the ending stuff in it was just losing me. I'm like, I don't really care. I was kind of tired too. I snoozed off probably once or twice. Another thing, I snoozed off at a point, but the other thing that's weird is there's no talking. It was just showing stills of stuff, so I wasn't really complaining too much. Gave off a bunch of Blade Runner vibes, that type of era, and that is Ghost in the Shell. That's what I watched.
Oh, you watched Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah, I did. I didn't even rate it just because I was like, I don't even know how to. Really cool to look at. A lot of stuff in it. I was like, whoa, I mean, you've seen it, right? Okay.
I don't even know which one to watch because there's so many of them.
I watched the OG from '95. Yeah. No, I watched the live action remake with Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. No. It was good. I definitely need to rewatch it at some point, sadly. Then I saw Dune.
Yeah.
In IMAX with my cousin, who's great. Legendary.
Nice.
Are you listening to me at all? Are you?
Yeah.
You're out of it. You are.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Then I watched Scream 4 because it's the only Scream movie I have not seen besides the new one coming out. Get some preparing in there because Scream 7 is going to suck. I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm already disappointed, but I guess we'll get there when we get there. Have you seen any of the Screams?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
Why?
Don't care.
Why don't you care?
They don't seem original.
But the first one is like actually a classic. The first one is what made it generic in ways.
Yeah. Who directed it?
Wes Craven, I think. I'm gonna fact check myself. Yeah, he did Scream. He also did Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wait a
The
minute.
Hills Have Eyes.
Wait, pause. Isn't Kevin Williamson the OG director?
Who?
Who's the original director of the
Scream?
Yeah.
Wes Craven.
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Okay.
Never mind. Maybe it's someone else. Doesn't matter. Never mind. I don't care. Continue. I'm not watching Scream.
Why?
I don't care.
Why don't you care?
I want to watch Wes Anderson. I want to watch good movies.
But what? Why can't you try out another Wes with Wes Craven?
Is he Canadian?
What? It would be really funny if he is.
Okay, so you watched the 4th one.
Yeah.
And you're going to watch the 7th one.
Yes.
Which is probably going to be super good. Are you going by yourself?
Seeing it with 2 buddies.
Nice.
It's going to be great.
So you're not a loser. Okay. What else have you seen?
Whoa. I then saw The Phoenician Scheme.
Wow.
You're totally out of it today.
I wish you had the DVD because I want to watch it again.
Dude, it just came out. I'm not buying something that just came out.
Yeah.
You know how expensive that is? I got to put that money towards something more useful than movies, like gambling.
Do you gamble?
When I turn 21.
I feel like you would be good at gambling. I was talking to my friend about this, where it's just, so we go to a gas station after we work out, and it's like if you just bought like one lottery ticket a week, what are the harm? What's the harms? You might win something. I don't know. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
What is your problem, dude? I don't like how you're looking at
My
me.
problem.
Does that not make sense? You're talking about gambling. I'm saying, yeah, maybe every once in a while you should buy a lottery ticket because why not?
I mean, you're the same guy that was saying that smoking
Yeah.
makes you have
Also,
like.
guys, I do not condone smoking. By the way, I'm just
But
saying
you look so much cooler.
You kind of have aura, but I am not saying you should smoke because smoking is bad for you.
But it looks cool.
Um, it does, yeah. But I'm not saying do it. Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot to say I rewatched Parasite with one of my buddies. It was
Saw
great.
that. Ian
It was a
too,
vibe.
right?
Hmm?
Ian.
No,
I
one
feel
of my
like
buddies.
Ian just said he just watched it.
No, he saw it months ago.
Okay.
Don't name drop, man. Come on, you know better. I ain't cutting that out. And then I saw Dune Part 2 yesterday. To my cousins. It was great. It was a fun time. One of them snoozed off, but it was whatever. Hold up. I got something for you, Micah. I'm not showing the people at home because, very personal matter. But it conquered out.
That's cute.
Yep.
I think that
What?
this album of the Phoenician Scheme on Spotify,
Yeah.
it's only like 7 songs
Okay.
and it's like 14 minutes.
You just
total.
play on repeat.
Pretty much. But
I mean,
it,
that
like,
sounds. I mean, like
it
the
actually goes so hard though.
the first song in it in the plane that was used a lot of.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
right
just
when
recurring.
I mean, we'll get into that.
Dude, I love the piano bit. Do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotta learn that. It's fun. I really. What else did I watch? Yes. Let me.
Yeah. Now you got
Let me backtrack a little bit. So I watched the Phoenician Scheme.
Twice.
10 out of 10, which we'll get into. The Grand Budapest Hotel, very unique, very magical. I love how it's a story within a story. It's very cool. Even just some really funny moments, I think, with just some of the characters. I just like it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It had me feeling floaty. There were some nuances. It was just very unique. I felt a lot, not as much as the Phoenician Scheme, I'd say, but it felt like kind of like acting on a Broadway sort of level. Like, you have actors on a set, on a stage, as they're moving about. So I like that one. Do you like the Grand Budapest Hotel?
I did, but that was my first exposure to Wes Anderson, and I think that was the time when I was trying to watch so much stuff at once, and like I wasn't really even paying full attention with it. Because now I really just want to watch stuff I want to pay attention to. I don't want to haul through 5 movies in one day just to say I did that. I don't actually take the time to pay attention to them, and with that, I did not really. So you can talk about it all you want, and I'll just smile and nod because I couldn't tell you a single thing from that. I could tell you Flash from the Spider-Man Homecoming trilogy. He's in that, and that is it. That's all I remember.
Didn't know that.
He's like one of the main characters in it.
I don't care. Flash Thompson from Spider-Man. Yeah.
The Tom Holland ones too.
Yeah, I don't care about.
Dude.
Anyways, I watched Isle of Dogs, which the first 20 to 30 minutes, I was like not into it at all. I was like, this is not
really
the vibe. But as the story progressed, I started to understand. I became more accustomed to the storytelling and what he's doing. And so I appreciated it. But it is a little weird because it's an animated film, but it's PG-13. So I just feel like that's a bit of a rough audience to get into.
So it was like a little bit more edgier in ways and darker?
Kind of. I'd say like just more mature jokes.
Oh.
And
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little... I mean, you do see some violence. Some dog-on-dog, dust cloud-esque stuff. But it was... it was a decent movie. It felt a little long, but...
Okay.
But his other movies feel really short, too. That's the thing I love about Wes Anderson, is you just pop it on. You're in and you're out. When I was rewatching The Phoenician Scheme, I paused and I was like, oh, shoot, I only have 20 minutes left. Very immersive.
Yeah.
You seem out of it, bro. Like, what's going on?
No, it's fine. Just keep going down the list of what you've seen.
What's on your mind? Maybe we shouldn't talk about movies. We should talk about life. Luke, what's happening in your life right now?
Well, I don't really know how to put this, but I bought a ring a couple of days ago. I think we should get married.
I'm not interested.
Thank you for listening, guys. We are done.
Do something way funnier, but I got new shoes.
You want to show them off? Show off your feet?
Not really. This isn't a Tarantino film.
It could be.
I'm so tired.
Yep, we know.
I'm always tired. I should have grabbed an energy drink.
You should. That should be like a rule now. Every single time you come in here, you have to, I don't know, be hyper a little bit. You should have done some push-ups.
I should have. It's too late now.
It's never too late.
We should go out and get
Milkshakes.
an energy drink and then come back. And just be like, okay, guys, we're back.
Leave everything recording. Just silence for 5 minutes.
You'd cut it out.
I could.
But it'd be actually funnier if you just left it in. My brain is fried. I haven't.
This is what happens when you go on vacation.
I haven't slept. I haven't gotten enough sleep.
You never do.
March. The sun is out. The sun is up earlier, which doesn't matter because I'm usually up early anyways.
So you're an early bird.
Yes.
But you just still stay up late, dude. You're screwing.
the
You are
weekends.
screwing
On
yourself
weekends,
up.
I stay up late because I think, I can sleep in, but I never can sleep in. My body's just incapable of it. It's very true. I have too much. I'm on the grind too often to ever fully relax. We should go get food. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I finished a trilogy that I was listening to at work the other day. It's called the Void trilogy. It's by Peter F. Hamilton. It's like a science fiction. He's done some really cool things in the past. So he has a book called Pandora's Star and Judas Unchained. They're each like 37 hours, I believe. So this was a trilogy set in his Commonwealth storyline, but this takes 1,000 years after those books that I just mentioned. But it has a really cool like fantasy element. So there's like this ship that went to the Void and they got in, and the Void is this place where people have like telekinetic powers. So they can like do farsight, so they can like have telekinesis and telepathy, and it's really cool. And there's this guy who's just super powerful, and he can like mold this city. But those are dreams that this guy called Inigo is having, and so he starts like a religion where he gives his visions to the Gaia motes, which is another reference to Ozzy, who is a character in the Commonwealth. And so he creates this movement called the Living Dream movement. And so all of them are trying to get into the Void to get to Ediard to live in Magathran. And so, but every time they do that, the Void, basically you can restart it, which is revealed in like the second book. So basically you can time travel through the Void. And so Ediard's dreams are him like fixing the issues because he gets married and there's a bunch of politics and stuff. But the thing is, if every time he does it, the Void expands and it just consumes the galaxy. So if all of these pilgrims, like it's like 24 million, get into the Void and they're just restarting life whenever they want, the Void is going to expand and eventually consume the whole galaxy. So the story follows that and how they stop it.
Sounds like fun.
It is fun.
And dark. A little depressing.
It was 3 books. It actually had a really happy ending, like for literally everybody.
Okay. Well, then that probably sucked then.
No, it was beautiful.
I don't like happy endings.
You reading anything, Luke?
No. I mean, I still got the Star Wars book that I want to read.
You gotta get back
but I
into
haven't picked that up in like 2 weeks, at least. It's probably been a month.
I keep thinking I'm going to finish this, today or tomorrow. I'm so close. Well, not really that close. Well, you could see my bookmark. It's still like 100 pages, I'd say.
Let me
Give it a little sniff.
That's.
Hey, careful.
Wait.
Don't bend it too. Yeah.
You don't like bending your books? Oh, that smells good.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know why people Dude,
love books.
sometimes I go to Barnes and Noble. I'll just open books and sniff them.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
You
Just
okay?
making sure. I love books, and I really can't stand people who dog ear them or bend the spine.
So you don't like when people like? I'm not gonna
Well,
do it as an example, but
yeah.
you like they like hold it open and like snap it. Like you don't like when they do that?
This is like I wouldn't care if it was like a normal book because it's not gonna do as much. But this is mass market paperback, so it's fragile. I mean I bought it new. I didn't know it was new, but it is new. It's not used. My other ones are used, so I'll probably be less
Yeah.
careful on them. But
I mean, I feel like it's important to have a book and then have it wear because then you can show like, yeah, I read this book this many times and it's
yeah,
like, you know.
I agree. But it still has wear. Like some of the covers torn a little bit. There's creases on it.
So I see
I mean, you could tell in the pages too.
I see like book talk collectors on like TikTok and stuff, and they'll
Yeah.
like get books and they'll be like rage baiting people, and they'll get books and like hardcover whatever. They'll rip the slipcover thing off just in the trash, like I never need that. and then they'll like have the book
I actually respect.
and then the full like like they'll
throwing the cover in the trash is diabolical.
yeah.
That's so funny.
I get that though. Like, dude, you ever read a book that's hardcover with one of those? You
Yeah.
take them off.
You do take them off.
Like, why would you keep them on? If you keep them on, you're insane. Respectfully, you're insane.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Like in any way. It's like, come on, you know better.
Yeah. I love reading.
Honestly, when I'm reading, I prefer paperback than hard.
I
Like just in general, like
I do both, honestly.
whatever's cheaper. But that's usually just paperback for some reason.
Usually it's those small ones. the
Yeah, mass market. Yeah.
Paperback. But no, I have a good book recommended to me by a friend, so I'm probably gonna read that one after this one, and then I'm gonna go on the third one.
That's the second book.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And it's getting better and better.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's getting crazier.
'Cause it's 12 books, right? Or something.
10.
9. It's okay.
But he has other books set in that universe, but I think I'm just gonna
Okay.
start with the 10. The thing is, I'm like, oh, hopefully they'll get shorter. No. First one's like 700 pages. This one's like 830 pages. And then the third one looks to be upwards of 900 pages. So we'll see.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it, though. The Phoenician scheme.
Finish scheme. Before we get into that,
Yeah.
this is still Wes Anderson related. We're not going off topic. We should be logged in every episode and just like, like Babylon was beautiful. Fantastic Mr. Fox was beautiful.
Yeah, but you can't fake that.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I want to lock in. So,
Yeah.
Wes Anderson has a couple movies on Criterion. I'm going to read them all off.
Bottle Rocket.
Bottle Rocket.
Is that actually
Yes.
Criterion?
That's Criterion.
You serious? This guy does not miss. This guy does not miss.
Okay. So, Bottle Rocket,
Yeah.
the Darjeeling Limited.
Yes. Is that how you say that?
I don't know.
I
I'm
watched
just
that too, by the
pulling it
way.
out of my butt. Fantastic Mr. Fox, which we just talked about. The French Dispatch, which is from 21, I think. 20. Something like that. The Grand Budapest Hotel, which, obviously. Isle of Dogs. The Life Aquatic with Steve,
Yeah.
which
I
people
saw
say is classic. Moonrise Kingdom, which is one I want to watch.
These
really
are all
bad.
Criterion.
Yes, these are all.
Holy
The royalty, I don't know that word. I'm not pronouncing it, so I'm going to look like a dumbass.
Hang on.
Rushmore is the last one.
That's actually crazy that these are all.
Yeah.
Oh, Hotel. Is that the
Wait,
one?
and with the number, that means Rushmore was the first one of his that was Criterion.
Wow.
Rushmore. Number 65. Wow.
That's actually really insane.
And then they chose to do Grand Budapest Hotel and the 1025. And then 200 later, they did French Dispatch. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see with French Dispatch, but I feel like it's too new for him to put it on there. 'Cause, I mean, 21, right? It's like a little on the wacky side.
He's just doing it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's actually honestly insane. I need to add all of these movies to my legal websites.
Yep. Netflix?
Of course. Adding it to a watch later. Cousin Ben.
You're going to rent them all on Prime, aren't you?
Rent them all on Prime.
Yes. You're going to
Go to Disney Plus
You're going to go to your local Blockbuster and rent them out.
and rent them out.
Why don't you go to a library and see if they're
Yeah,
there?
I
'Cause they
might.
actually could be.
It's very likely.
Yeah.
Okay, so the budget for this film
Phoenician scheme.
was $30 million.
Only 30 million.
Yes.
That is beautiful. How much of that do you think costed to get Bryan Cranston and Tom Hanks there?
a good amount, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
They made about 40 million, so
I did not do well.
no, it did not. But
That's sad.
I love this movie. I watched it right after watching Fantastic Mr. Fox last week,
Mm-hmm.
and it just felt like that vibe, but just on a movie. So we can walk through it because I think I have a fairly good recollection. But
Yeah.
here's some notable things. One, I love the costumes.
Mhm.
Everybody has their own colors. Everybody looks pristine and nice.
Yeah.
Except for our protagonist who keeps getting beat up. It's just fun. It has a stacked cast, right? So we have Bryan Cranston, we have Tom Hanks, we have Scarlett Johansson,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Bill Murray, Willem Dafoe,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of other people. It's just a fun time. I also love in the introduction when he's in the bathtub and he has all these maids walking around.
And it just
There's
shows the credits.
so much like subtlety and details there. It's very, very good.
Yeah. Before we move any further, I want to ask you a question.
Kit Laser has watched this 3 times. Yes.
You were complaining about the Royal.
The Darjeeling.
Yeah, the
Limited.
Darjeeling. Yeah, the Darjeeling. And you're like, I really don't know why that got Criterion. Why do you think that one should not be Criterion, but Phoenician Scheme should be Criterion?
I wasn't as moved by the Darlene Limited. I could see what he was trying to do, but personally, the storyline didn't grip me. You've
Okay.
never seen it, have you?
I've not.
There were some really cool things that they did with. They have like flashback sequences, and they tie it in with the main story effortlessly. The camaraderie and the relationship between the brothers is very good, and the details you learn as the story goes on, it's well timed. But I just didn't care for it as much. It didn't grip me. I don't know why. I feel like the Phoenician Scheme just felt more fast paced, like different settings. We're doing this. We're moving here, here, here. Maybe a part of that is that most of the Darlene Limited takes place on a train. That could be a part of it. Just
Okay.
didn't feel like the payoff was that great either.
Hmm.
But I could be wrong. I'd be curious to have you watch it and see what your thoughts are on it.
I will at some point.
Because the Grand Budapest Hotel, it felt very much like Wes Anderson, but this one felt not as much. But the Phoenician Scheme is just a lot of fun. I think it's like a riot.
Yeah.
Some of the colors and the settings and the stage, it's hard to put into words. But I think a big part of it, just with Wes Anderson too, is in the Grand Budapest Hotel. When it starts off, it's like change your screen format to 16:9, and it's like a square almost. It gave like Begonia vibes, like that director.
Yeah.
And he did Poor Things too, so it feels a little bit like just his abstract black and white usage of colors.
Yeah.
Particularly with the God scenes in the Phoenician Scheme. It
Yeah.
really reminded me of Poor Things.
Yeah. I do want to rewatch Phoenician Scheme because I feel like it would help on a second time, because there were some things I'm like, what is going on?
It's just
is it-
information that's just
Yeah, 'cause it
blasted.
switches to like the God scenes, like black and white, and Willem Dafoe's just there, and I'm like,
Yeah, you should
okay,
sit
I
there.
need to I definitely need to watch this again. So if this wasn't really like a spontaneous episode, I would have watched.
yeah.
I would have rewatched it for more of a
But
yeah.
God, that's okay.
yeah. For the people that don't know,
Rewatch it
We-
next week, and then we'll talk
we'll
about
do
Sound
it
of
again.
Metal, and then we'll talk about.
again, yeah,
But I feel like I'm good at
maybe.
So the film
Perhaps.
starts off with his buddy getting blown in half
Mm-hmm. They're on a plane.
on a plane.
They're on a plane, and they hear a little tip tat or something, some sound. It's like, what's going on? And a hole blows right where his buddy is, and he is gone. He's red mist.
Decapitated.
Yeah.
So,
And-
Zaza. What's his other name? Zaza Corda.
Yeah.
Zaza Corda hops up. He's like, all right, I'm going to land this John. His pilot is like, bro, we never should have taken off. You're an idiot. We're all going to die. He's like, you're fired. So he ejects him. Zaza lands the plane. You think he's dead. There's a bunch of reporters. You find out why you're not supposed to like him. He's a businessman. He's in control of war and peace, essentially. He's doing all these things. He's a little sneaky. So there's a whole board of people that want to get rid of him, and they have a plan. But basically, I don't even know if I want to go into all of it. I just remember certain parts.
Yeah, there's so many like little things. So definitely,
Yeah.
as we get into this, definitely watch this before because we're a bunch of idiots that don't really know.
We don't know how to articulate ourselves.
Yeah, like at all. So,
But we're getting better.
little by little, you know.
There's some scenes where it's just a information vomit when he's going through the plan with the shoe boxes and he's setting up this plan. You're like, okay. I think the characters are all super well written. And the humor in this is very sublime. It feels very British, but some of my favorite moments is when they're visiting the first stop and the taxi driver gets shot. And he's like, the prince is like, well, he didn't suffer. And Bjorn's like, I believe he did suffer. It's just like quick and it's just gone. Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That bit's really funny too.
Yeah.
I love Bjorn's character. I think he's just so likable and so funny. Like he's just innocent, but he's obviously not innocent.
Yeah.
I like the scenes when they're all smoking together. So the nun has her pipe, he has a cigarette, and then Zaza is smoking a cigar. Another really funny moment that got me was when Bjorn spoilers ahead.
Yeah, by now you should.
I don't want to
go
wait
watch the
because it's
movie.
so
Yeah.
funny, but Bjorn is not CIA, but an American spy, and he sends a telegram. And one of the final things he says in the telegram is like, Zaza is spending time with his daughter who is a nun, but I hope she won't be for much longer. And you just hear like in the background of the board meeting, it's just all the guys are like, yo, what? It's like so funny. I'll have to pull that up. That moment was like so hilarious. But yeah. This movie felt a little British, but even the colors, Scarlett Johansson pops up and she's cool.
Yeah.
She's like his second cousin Helga.
She always gives life in her works.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did the accent pretty well.
She's in Asteroid City. When you get around to that.
Well,
and Tom Hanks.
I feel like he just uses the same actors.
Yeah.
Because literally it's just
Yeah.
the same people. Like I'm like, oh, Bryan Cranston and Isle of Dogs. Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. George Clooney in Fantastic Mr. Fox and Isle of Dogs, I think.
Maybe, I don't know. Did he have his brother-in-law or brother?
Probably.
Eric.
Yeah.
Christopherson. Yeah, funny. Okay. This movie is a joy. Why did I like it? It was fast. It's a little hard to understand because the whole thing revolves around the Phoenician scheme. So he gives a whole speech on, I own this kind of marketing stuff. And then, the Gap, they're going to increase the cost of things that he has his hands in. Stuff like that. You know, it's a little hard to follow because I'm not too smart, not too bright. But it felt like it held up with movie logic. There's a funny bit where this guy's chandelier keeps getting shot. That whole terrorist, he's a great character. Very funny. Just the relationship that they all have. So Bjorn is a funny guy.
Mm-hmm.
The nun, whose name I forget, is
Sam? I don't know.
But it's funny because you see her get a secular rosemary and then she gets like an ornate dagger.
And
she has the pipe.
and she drinks a couple times. Like, I can't drink any hard liquor. Like, beer isn't hard liquor.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
2 beers, please.
I'll have 2 beers.
That was such a good
I
bit.
love the bit where he pulls the pretzel out and he eats the pretzel.
And it breaks.
Yeah, and then he gives one to Zaza when he's like, I think you need a blood transfusion.
Liesel?
What?
Sister Liesel? I think. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm a little on the special side when it comes to words, as we already know.
Sister, yeah. Michael Cera, what else do I know him from?
I don't know.
He looks like Jesse Eisenberg. Oh, he's.
Did you say Jesse Eisenberg? Like Breaking Bad? But that's not.
Michael Cera. He's like he plays
Sarah.
Scott Pilgrim.
Michael Cera.
Yeah.
You need to lock in with some
Michael
of these names.
Cera. Oh, he's Canadian. Yeah. But he's Scott Pilgrim. He's apparently in The Running Man.
Yeah. He's the buddy that gets shot in the face that was driving.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Okay.
He gets saved by Glenn Powell.
And then gets killed
Yeah.
with Glenn Powell.
He's
right
like,
next to him.
you know that guy? You know the show The Running Man? Do I like look like one of the guys?
That's
well,
not him.
Well, oh, that wasn't him.
No, he was the one that helped out Glenn Powell towards the end when he goes across the bridge
drinks the
flying.
Monster,
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
That was with the water gun.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Michael
that was
Cera.
Michael
Yes.
Cera. Okay.
Wow, you're a little.
I learned something new every single day.
Every day? I doubt that.
Michael Cera. I feel like the accents in this movie was
Mhm.
very.
Yeah, Michael Cera did a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, hello, I'm the tutor.
And
He's
then
like, you want a pigeon? He's eating a pigeon, bro. And then when he's like, do you have any aversions to the pigeon? He's like, no. He's like, okay, you can join us for lunch. When they check the drink and it's poison.
I'm gonna see how much this is on Amazon. So I might just buy it. Just why not?
It's so funny. It's so clever. It's only an hour and 26 minutes. Excuse me.
That's Fantastic Mr. Fox.
No, this one.
Phoenician's hour 40. Test me on that. Test me.
I don't think it is.
Look it up. Fact check me.
Well,
Fact check me.
I don't feel like it.
Do it.
Luke, you can be insufferable at times.
Dude, $15 I can buy the 4K.
Dude. Aren't the colors just nice too?
Dude, I'm doing it.
Yeah. So it is an hour and 41 minutes.
Yeah, get roasted.
Are you gonna get copy striked if I like just show the friends out there?
The what? I won't get copy strike, but dude, it's not gonna look good.
So this is the blood transfusion.
You wanna mic it up?
No, I'm sorry. I get a little carried away. This is why some people shouldn't have absolute freedom on absolute power.
You know, to make this a little bit better,
Yeah.
in the future, we could have your laptop hooked up to the mixer, and you can play audio through it. So then, if you want to be like, oh yeah, listen to this a little bit, and then you can like literally pull it up.
Why do you think this shouldn't be Criterion?
Me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I don't think it should be. I just think that I feel like too much of his stuff is Criterion, and his style. Like, his style is very unique. He deserves to have Criterions out there of his work. I just feel like, I don't know, you do the same thing over and over, it's going to look like rinse and repeat. Right. And I feel like that's why people didn't really even go to see Asteroid City or Phoenician Scheme, because they are kind of getting sick of the system.
Sure.
And the last Criterion was French Dispatch, which was from 21. Are you looking up the box office
at Asteroid
of Asteroid
City?
City?
It has
Okay.
Margot Robbie in it.
I'm watching that tonight then. I mean, cool. That was
These
awful.
look cool. Oh, my dad just watched Killers of the Flower Moon.
What do you think of it?
Mm.
How do you know you watched it?
He told me.
Okay. Does he know that you want to watch it too? You could have watched it with him.
No.
Why?
He watched it in 2 nights.
Oh, that's fair. It's 3.5 hours. That's valid. Hey, Criterion's dropping in 3 weeks, man, on Amazon.
What is?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah,
And I'm waiting for the price to go down because it's 35 right now, but I don't think it is. But I really want it. I might wait for the summer sale to see if there is one. Yeah, I'm excited.
They do a girl takes off her glasses and is suddenly hot moment with Michael Cera in this movie, and somehow it works.
That's valid. You're just reading reviews now.
Mm-hmm.
You are tired.
Some people really liked it. Some people are like, this is the best one. I do like, oh, nice. I did have some fun scenes and great performances, especially by Michael Cera and to me unknown Mia Threppleton, daughter of Kate Winslet.
Oh, okay.
Y'all wouldn't know art if I dug out your eye sockets and crammed the Mona Lisa in there.
Yep.
The handmade, artistically sculpted stages whisk you on this journey in a bizarre world. The soundtrack is original. It rises when it needs to and sets the mood.
The Grand Budapest Criterion is almost 50% off. It's like $27 right now, instead of it.
I'm surprised you don't have these.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get it at some point. I might buy it with the next thing and stuff. I can get Isle of Dogs for 14.
Yeah.
Or I could just not even get the Criterion of Grand Budapest for 15. I might just do that. I don't need Criterions for everything.
Dude,
but should I? I should.
So would you, if I sit you down, I'm like, hey, let's say a year from now, I sit you down and I say, Luke, I have one battle after another, or the Phoenician scheme. Which one do you want to watch?
Phoenician scheme? Definitely.
You think it's better than one battle after another?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Okay, you want me to go? I'll go off a little tangent about one battle after another. Nothing really against one battle after another, but I feel like it was one of those movies that was made to just be a classic. Like, it wasn't really trying to reinvent. It wasn't trying to be different in any ways. It was just like, yo, this reminds me of this, this, and this, and this, and this. It's still original in ways, but it's, I don't know. Like, the end was cool. There's a lot of cool moments in it. But, like, with everyone giving it 5 stars, be like, man, this is, like, the best thing from the year. And then actually, like, watching it being like, what were these people on? It's good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. This is good. One Battle for Another is good. Sinners is good. I just don't think they're as amazing as everyone else says. I both have them at 4 stars. I have Phoenician's Game at 4 stars. But I think Phoenician's still just better in ways. It's more enjoyable. It's just fun. I laugh more. I don't know. There's something about style.
What was your favorite moment from the Phoenician scheme?
I mean, besides the basketball bit, I don't know, because it's like the whole, and this is how his style is, but his whole movie is like everything's like there isn't really like time to pause it.
Right.
If you know what I mean.
Right.
Like when you sit down and watch this, you're fully locked in. You can't really look away for a minute. The whole thing's constant. Yeah. Most movies, you're watching it, and then you're like, I'm gonna get some popcorn. You like go upstairs, you go back down, and you just leave it on. Like, it's fine, but like his stuff doesn't have any filler, which is really nice because you're just getting everything you need for a story and no BS, basically, and it's a fun time.
I feel like it's very fast paced too. Like, the whole bit sets it up perfectly when you're meeting his daughter for the first time and you see his kids with the crossbow. It's like, it's just so funny, and it sets it up perfectly because they just shoot one on fire, and he's like, all right, go up the stairs.
Yeah. I also really like when stuff is, I don't know, I don't really know how to word it, but I really like when things have, not things, I just like having kind of like a hot take with things, you know? Because I feel like Phoenician Scheme no one talks about. It came out, people talked about it for 2 days, gone, disappeared. One battle for another, people be yapping about that for 10 years from now. Yeah. Is it worth it? No. But like Phoenician,
more so with Sinners, but yeah.
And I feel like also with that is you go into a movie thinking of having low expectations, and then like it being better, versus a movie you have really high expectations, they don't meet it, which is what both of them had.
Hmm.
Which, yeah.
The Phoenician scheme is just light-hearted. It's
Mm-hmm.
fun. Like obviously, it has very profound moments. Like he's having visions of the afterlife and him on trial and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it is kind of weird because it just gets stranger, especially near the end with Benedict Cumberbatch's character, and you're like, what is happening?
Yeah.
But I think it is just like fun story. You go to watch it, you just forget about life for a while, and you just enjoy the colors and the choreography. I mean, I think it's always that way with Wes Anderson. He's very precise. So even that one scene when she's opening the box that she got from the safe, she's like, okay, these three pictures, and then they come back later.
Yeah.
Fairly important. But then when he grabs the poison capsules, he like takes one out and he like puts it back on, but it's perfectly straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's very aligned. It just fits there perfectly. It's very detailed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is his art style.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just kind of blew me away because it's a plane scene. It's how it starts off, and it's like chaos. He goes in the cockpit and he's just like, "Yeah, you're fired." Shoots him out of it.
Yep.
Like that's hilarious. You can't do that. I feel like that would have been something that would have been in Doctor Strangelove, the Kubrick Cold War movie, because it has planes in it and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt like they would have pulled that off in it too. Like it just like an older comedic vibe, which I like. I like when comedy goes insane. That's why I love The Naked Gun, because it's insane. Or It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. That's insane.
Yeah.
I like comedy that's like, this is so ridiculous.
It's just,
But I also like grounded comedy, like 21 Jump Street, stuff like that. I don't know. It's like I'm jumbled with everything, basically.
right.
But I mean, and the next scene is him in the mansion in ways. Well, there's the opening credits of him getting, like, him in the bathtub. You just see people wandering. It's just a one take for like 3 minutes at least.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is really cool.
It's very, I have no idea what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like watching it and I'm like looking at all the credits and I'm like, wait, I need to focus on what these women are doing.
Yeah, I really like. I mean, we've talked about before about opening credits, and how they should still exist in ways.
Yeah.
And him doing that,
that's a very nice way to do it.
I have much respect for, because it's still just one shot. You're seeing credits, but there's still stuff moving around. It's still like you're still like seeing things. Like West Side Story. Try watching the opening credits to that from the '60s.
It felt very Pulp Fiction, Tarantino-esque.
Yeah.
Like just with the music going on in the background.
Yeah.
I just love the colors and shapes. I mean, the sets that they recorded on, like the plane alone, like that one's nice. That whole bit when they're on the train tracks, and he's like, "Stop!" and he just like pulls it, but it's like you think about it, like they would have seen that coming from a mile away. It's so funny. It was such an overreaction.
Yeah.
He's like, "Do you want to hold my hand?" He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, but like the scene after the opening credits, when he's like in the mansion, he's like meeting his daughter again.
Yeah.
And it's just like that one shot from way far back, and you see like the little two doors open.
Yeah.
Michael Cera's on one side, and then
it's just
sister,
so well choreographed.
Yeah, the sister comes in, like sits down, and it's just like sitting there for a while, and then like cuts out. And I don't know. There's something about it. It's like, wow, I'm buying the 4K. Screw it. Like $15.
It's just so much extra work that they put into it. I think like it's just it's just so elegantly choreographed in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, insane. It really interesting film. Where does he even go from there? Because he's like talking to his daughter, and he's like, I want you giving you
boxes because he's working on this new project. So there's 3 different parts to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the board sabotages him, and you get more of a introduction to Mr. Zaza and his background. And then they go into the desert. He has a little bit about passports.
Mm-hmm.
And then they land. The driver gets shot in the chest, which isn't funny. But he died there.
You should just laugh. It's not funny.
There's terrorists, and there's a bunch of consistent themes with Zaza. One of them being, oh, that assassin used to work for me. Kind of makes you think.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also says, myself, I feel very safe. Which is pretty funny. which is going in my vocabulary now.
Yeah.
Myself, I feel very safe. Yep. And
Yep.
then there's like 2 more times that he's in a plane and you hear the thump go off, but nothing blows up. But everybody looks at him. It's kind of funny. He gets a blood transfusion from this captain who's a jolly guy. Come in, good man. Come in. Good to see you. You sit there. You sit there. You sit there. I sit here. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have a bit where they yell at each other, and then they calm down.
Yep.
Then they have a bit where the daughter is unsure if she is Zaza's daughter or her uncle Reuben. Rufus?
Something like that.
Something with an R. He's a shoebox.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Then they have a fight in which the 3 pictures become very important.
Yep.
The point of all violence and strife in this world is to see who can lick who or whom. Yeah, we shouldn't do episodes like this very often.
What?
I'm tired. I'm just...
Well, it's not my fault. You're always tired. Okay, that's just you to blame. If only you weren't playing Resident Evil last night.
If only you had an energy drink, a Red Bull ready for me, Pookie. Something that would spice up.
Why can't you hit freaking gas station right before you pull up here? 'Cause you got one right there.
Yeah, I don't want you to wait for me. And if I go to Redner's or said gas station, I would just get cheesecake and then I'd just be even more.
That's why you do the combo of cheesecake and Red Bull
to
even it
like
out.
Benadryl and
Yeah.
push-ups. Yeah, Luke, I like this movie a lot.
Yeah. Let's talk about the basketball bit because this was something. Seeing both of them together, I'm like, oh wait, it's Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston together. That's pretty cool, you know. And then they're having. I mean, first was the train track bit of them being like, oh stop, and it's like you could have seen the sign so far away. And they're arguing about whatever, and they're like, how should we say this? And then Zaza's like, best of 5. And I'm like, what are they talking about? And then they show the train, they like turn it around, it's a basketball net. And I'm like, there is no way I'm about to witness peak. And then you see Bryan Cranston and Tom Hanks come out in like 70s sweatpants, like basketball gear for practice. And like they got like the wristbands and everything, they're ready to go. Yeah. And all of their shots, beautiful, practically everything, swishing it. They do a backward shot at one point. They do a layup, and I don't know if you picked this up, but the person that was volunteered to be with Zaza as his partner, you know what actor that is? Sound of Metal.
Oh, it's Ruben.
Yeah, it's Ruben. Riz Ahmed, I think is his name, or something like that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I always thought that the name was familiar.
Yeah. So I little spice to put onto our already peak movie.
I want to be in Wes Anderson's circle. Like I want to be like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing a movie. Let's get this guy. I was thinking about writing him a letter. I would love to write a letter because I think there's a story that I think you'd do so well at directing.
What story was that?
It's
just
called Diamond Dogs.
Okay.
It's by Alistair Reynolds, and they had like a little show, like not Broadway because he's British, but like a little thing that they did at theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And I never saw it. I saw a bit of it on YouTube, and I was like, I would never watch this, but the story is so good, and if Wes Anderson directed it, I think it would be a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I can write a screenplay. I'll write it as a screenplay. Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Write him a whole screenplay and just send it to him? Yeah. But what if that work just gets thrown out? Like, what if they just...
Well, I'll still have it, and I'll just send it to someone else.
That's true.
I feel like
send it to his brother.
I feel like the thing I would do, though, is I would just take most of it from the story. Like, I would just, like, okay, well, this character says this. This character says this.
Which, I mean, that's...
Just, like, copy and paste it.
But I feel like that's a good adaptation.
Yeah.
In ways,
I think so, too.
So I mean, I feel like that's what you have to do. But I don't know. At the same time, you feel like you're just copying them. But I mean, you're adapting a book, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
I think it'd be good. Maybe I should pursue that. Write a screenplay.
Hmm.
It's probably easier, yeah, if you're just adapting it. But then you can read it and you could be like, "This is amazing. I'll make this movie."
Me?
Yeah, because you have a 4K GoPro.
Doesn't mean I want to. No.
It's a lot of editing. But
If I'm
if
going
Markiplier
to
can do it, I know you can.
if I'm going to film a movie ever, it will be on film, and not digitally. You know, you hear what I said?
That is film. Your GoPro.
No, like I want it to be like literal film, not digital. Like I want it to literally be spinning, taking fracture pictures, and you can actually roll it out and see the film. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean? Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
You're smiling and nodding. I'm looking for something.
I'm so tired.
Oh wait. I'm gonna show you what film looks like.
I know what film looks like. Roll film. Interstellar. Interstellar.
I don't know if I should take this out, but Interstellar came with a little thing, a little frame cell from Interstellar. Collectible IMAX film cell.
What?
And I got this sucker used, and it was still in
They
there.
just take it apart and they're. Oh, that's actually so cool.
Yeah, I know ball. I know ball. I get the good
Nolan,
stuff.
you sly dog. That's actually.
Should I?
So cool.
I kind of want to take it out, but should I?
No, but that's genius. That's a genius marketing plan.
It looks like it's in a slip.
It's the rarest Pokemon card.
Right here, yeah, no, it's not. It's not that rare.
I want one of Matt Damon. In his little bath. Looks so crying like a little baby. It's a little.
I would want the frame from with the black hole, so that would be dope. Yeah, yeah, but I would prefer to film on film. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, Phoenician scheme. You know, the basketball bit. Still my favorite part of it so far.
It's alright. It's pretty good. I don't care much for Tom Hanks. But
I
Bryan Cranston.
I don't either, but just them together.
Yeah, it's funny, but
it's just a funny bit, and like they're so serious about it. I'm like, I really want to know how much they were trying to hold back laughter the whole time they were filming that. I mean, when you film a comedy in any way, though, it's funny the first time you do it. Like you're watching a comedy and you're seeing something so funny, you're like, how did they end up filming this? You know how they did? On the 20th take, it isn't funny.
Well,
because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, it gets old real quick.
I feel like Adam Sandler does the same thing, where he just has people showing up.
What do you mean people showing up?
You know what I mean. Like he has his friends and they're just doing stuff.
Oh yeah, they're just having fun. Grown ups.
I feel like Wes Anderson was probably just like, yeah, this will be funny. I'll write it in. No one's done it before. People will get a kick out of it.
That's fair.
And it's just what they did. It's kind of like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I swear, if you blow into that mic, I'm gonna flip out.
Well, this is a great movie, and I might buy the 4K of it.
$15. Which for a 4K that just came out last year, amazing.
That is actually a great deal. Did you just buy it?
I'll look into it. Definitely.
If we went to Barnes and Nobles and they had a book about the Phoenician scheme, like the art of the Phoenician scheme.
I'm not spending $60 on that. I'm sorry.
I have a gift card.
Oh, you want to go there today? Is that what you're saying?
I'm hungry.
Want to get some cheesecake, don't you?
It's
gonna make it even worse.
Cheesecake. So good.
I find it funny.
Yeah.
How some episodes we do,
we're actually locked in.
We're very locked in.
This is a mess.
This is terrible because of you, respectfully.
Yeah, I take it. But hey, we talked about the Phoenician scheme.
And that's great.
Counts
now,
for something.
perchance, do you want to do a quick review on Sound of Metal? Or do you want that to be a whole episode?
We can do that later.
Okay, That's fair. That's fair.
I don't have anything else in me.
Really?
Not really.
Nothing. I don't even think we're gonna hit an hour mark. That's just
I did. Unless you're editing all of it out.
Well, edit some of the beginning. You know.
So we should keep going.
Keep going for a little bit. You know.
God.
I would like it to be an hour. I know. I'm sorry. Sorry for trying to have content. This is probably like. This might be like the first episode of us actually like dragging our feet.
I'm not dragging my feet.
Sorry to the viewers, the
ladies and
listeners.
gentlemen,
but this one is actually kind of dookie.
you guys all suck because
Whoa.
I literally never heard about the Phoenician scheme until recently. So
wait, how did you find about
it.
it? Did you just look up Wes Anderson and you found his newest film? It's like, how did I not hear about this?
I've seen clips of it on the internet.
Really?
Excuse me.
You holding the mic like that is hilarious. Like, it's so comical. Like, that would be me. Hold up. I'm not. It's gonna take too much long. Just take the whole thing off. Just hold the boom arm.
So I've seen a clip where he's like,
not boom arm.
I found this under the pilot seat. He's like, how long does it say? 18 minutes. We land in 10. Myself, I feel perfectly safe. I've seen that clip several times. I was like, I'll just watch it. And it was Wes Anderson. And I just watched Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll watch this movie. And it was very good. And I'm excited to watch his others in no particular order.
So you actually, Wes Anderson might be the first director that you watch all of his movies.
Jordan Peele. Freaking
Okay.
That's my bad. That was reflex. I'm sorry, Luke.
I'm gonna have to listen to this.
Yeah. Well, it's just the hour and 4 mark on my.
Yeah, well, I'm still have to cut out the opening. Is you're like, you can cut this out, but ask me a question. That's what you do.
What are you gonna say? Are you just gonna? It's just gonna mute it.
I'm just gonna mute it.
Nice.
Yeah, said a no.
For everyone at home, what I said was
friend. Friend.
What were we talking about?
Phoenicians.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're sleep deprived.
I don't understand how it's a 6.6 on IMDb.
Almost, just right there.
Don't make me say it again. But that guitar looks really nice back there. Anyways.
Oh wait, hold up. I don't think anyone's even seen this sucker, but it is right here. It's beautiful.
Do you know what a whippet is?
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never done one.
Right.
It's missing. The nut fell off, as you can see up here. It's just missing a whole slab, so I have to get it redone. So this thing is like unplayable for now, kind of. I mean, but it's
Cowardly the Courageous Dog. You
Yeah.
know anything about that?
Hmm?
Do you know anything about that?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Maybe I
Say
do.
return the slab to our more experienced viewers. You guys get it. My life's literally the Truman Show.
No.
Okay. For a fact. Y'all are watching me.
You wanna close this out?
Y'all are
out
on
now?
the walls.
Do you wanna close this out?
Watch the Phoenician Scheme. It's a really good movie, and more people should talk about it again. Seems like, Luke, we might be the last saviors of cinema. It might be down to us.
We might be, honestly. I mean, he was talking about Phoenician Scheme at 26. The big old 26. No one is.
Nobody is.
So I'm very happy that we dedicated a whole episode.
He's talking about Babylon in 2025.
26.
Yeah. Who's doing that?
Us.
Yeah, no one else.
Yeah, no one else. Because we're that good.
We're
Well, us and the other podcast, Sips of Cinema, shout out to them. They yapped about Damien Chazelle's movies. So they did talk about Babylon. But not just Babylon like us.
in 2026?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're not special. Maybe we should just cut the cords. All right, guys. This is our last episode. I'm resigning.
What am I going to do with all this stuff
I'm
now?
an old man.
You are old.
Luke, you're just going to have to find someone else.
I'm just going to copy you.
Just put me in an AI.
Yeah. I'll like copy you
that
Jim
actually
Carrey
talks
style.
good.
You heard about that?
Yeah. I will give you a giant cardboard cutout of myself.
That would look...
I will
That-
lie on cardboard and Sharpie like a body image, and then with green room merch.
There's something I would do with that, but I'm not saying that on air.
Listen.
What? All right. Thank you for tuning in as Micah is very slow. You're not. You can't. No outro. Just we're done.